There is a drinking glass on the table with a height 7 cm. The diameters of its two circular ends are 4 cm and 2 cm. Drinking water is the most common activity in our daily life. Have you ever calculated the volume of the glass in which you drink water? Look at the shape of this drinking glass. It is neither cylinder nor cone. How will you find its volume? In this video, let us learn to calculate the volume of the object that looks like drinking glasses. Take a right circular cone. Cut it with a plane parallel to the base of the cone. Look at the solid shape between the plane and the base of the cone. It is like a flower pot. It is also like a drinking glass. Some table lamp is also look like this. This shape is called frustum of a cone. Frustum of a cone is the part of the cone when it is cut by a plane into two parts. The lower part of the cone remains the same in the shape, but the upper part makes a frustum. Frustum is a Latin word which means piece cut off. Now let us find the volume of the frustum. If we place the bottom part of a cone over the frustum, it looks like this figure. Here, there are two right circular cylinders. Frustum can be considered as the difference of two right circular cones. Let the height of the larger cone is equal to h1. The radius of the larger cone is r1 and the slant height is l1. In the smaller right circular cone, height is taken as h2, radius is taken as r2 and slant height is l2. The height of the frustum is capital H and its slant height is capital L. Now the volume of larger cone can be written as 1 by 3 pi r1 square h1. Volume of the smaller cone is 1 by 3 pi r2 square h2. Difference between the two volume of the cones gives the volume of the frustum. So, volume of the frustum is equal to B equal to 1 by 3 pi r1 square h1 minus 1 by 3 pi r2 square h2. We can take this 1 by 3 pi outside as common. So, volume can be written as V equal to 1 by 3 pi into r1 square h1 minus r2 square h2. This can be taken as equation number 1. Now look at the triangles, triangle OQD and triangle OPB. Angle DOQ and angle BOP have common angle. So angle DOQ equal to angle BOP. Also angle QDO and angle PBO are corresponding angles. Therefore, angle QDO equal to angle PBO. So, by angle-angle criterion of similarity, triangle OQD and triangle OPB are similar triangles. According to the condition for similar triangles, the ratio of the corresponding sides must be equal. Therefore, we can write H1 by H2 equal to R1 by R2. We can take this as equation number 2. We have to find the value of H1 and H2. From this relation, H1 equal to R1 by R2 into H2. Substitute H1 in equation number 1. P equal to 1 by 3 pi R1 square into R1 by R2 into H2 minus R2 square H2. Here, H2 is common. We can take that outside. Multiplying R1 square and R1, we will get R1 cube. Therefore, V equal to 1 by 3 pi H2 into R1 cube by R2 minus R2 square. Cross multiplying, we will get V equal to 1 by 3 pi H2 into R1 cube minus R2 cube by R2. Here we have to substitute the value of H2. From the figure, H1 equal to capital H plus H2. Substitute H1 in equation 2 to find out H2. H plus H2 by H2 equal to R1 by R2. Simplifying, we can write H by H2 plus H2 by H2 equal to R1 by R2. H2 and H2 cancel. We will get 1 here. Therefore, H by H2 plus 1 equal to R1 by R2. H by H2 equal to R1 by R2 minus 1. Capital H by H2 equal to R1 minus R2 by R2. From this, H2 can be written as capital H R2 by R1 minus R2. Substitute this H2 in equation number 3. We will get V equal to 1 by 3 pi H R2 by R1 minus R2 into R1 cube minus R2 cube by R2. So, volume can be written as 1 by 3 pi H R2 by R1 minus R2 into R1 minus R2 into R1 square plus R1 R2 plus R2 square by R2. This R1 minus R2 and this R1 minus R2 get cancelled. R2 and R2 get cancelled. We will get the volume V as 1 by 3 pi capital H into R1 square plus R1 R2 plus R2 square. This is the volume of the frustum of a cone. If you know the height, upper and lower radius of the frustum, we can find out the volume of the frustum. In our drinking glass problem, which has been asked in the beginning, the upper radius is 2 and the lower radius is 1. Height of the glass is 7 cm. Substituting all this value in the volume of the frustum, we get V equal to 1 by 3 into 22 by 7 into 7 into 4 plus 2 into 1 plus 1. So simplifying, we will get 154 by 3 centimeter cube. So this is the volume of the glass tumbler. So you can easily find out the volume of the frustum using this formula. Now let us try to find out the curved surface area and total surface area of a frustum. Curved surface area of the larger cone is pi R1 L1. Curved surface area of the smaller cone is equal to pi R2 L2. Curved surface area of the frustum of the cone equal to pi R1 L1 minus pi R2 L2. We have to find out L1 and L2 that can be calculated from this diagram. Since angle AOB and angle COD are common angle AOB equal to angle COD. Also, angle OCD and angle OAB are corresponding angle. Therefore, angle OCD equal to angle OAB. By angle-angle criterion of similarity, triangle OAB and triangle OCD are similar triangle. For similar triangle, L2 by L1 equal to R2 by R1. This can be taken as equation number 4. Also, from this figure, L2 equal to L1 minus capital L. This can be taken as equation number 5. Substitute L2 in equation number 4. We will get L1 minus capital L by L1 equal to R2 by R1. Simplifying, L1 by L1, capital L by L1 equal to R2 by R1. L1 get cancelled. 1 minus L by L1 equal to R2 by R1. 1 minus R2 by R1 equal to capital L by L1. R1 minus R2 by R1 equal to capital L by L1. From this, L1 can be calculated as R1 by R1 minus R2 into capital L. This can be taken as equation number 6. This is the value of L1 in terms of capital L. In the similar way, we have to find L2 in terms of capital L. From equation number 5, L1 equal to L2 plus capital L. Substituting L1 in equation number 4, we will get L2 by L2 plus capital L equal to R2 by R1. Taking reciprocal on both sides, L2 plus L by L2 equal to R1 by R2. Therefore, L2 by L2, capital L by L2 equal to R1 by R2. L2 get cancelled. 1 plus capital L by L2 equal to R1 by R2. Capital L by L2 equal to R1 by R2 minus 1. Simplifying capital L by L2 equal to R1 minus R2 by R2. From this L2 can be calculated as R2 by R1 minus R2 into capital L. This can be taken as equation number 7. Substituting this L1 and L2 in curved surface area of the frustum of the cone, we will get pi R1 into R1 by R1 minus R2 into L minus pi R2 into R2 by R1 minus R2 into capital L. CSA of the frustum of the cone is pi L R1 minus R2 into R1 square minus R2 square. R1 square minus R2 square can be written as R1 plus R2 into R1 minus R2. So this R1 minus R2 and R1 minus R2 get cancelled. We will get the curved surface area of the frustum of the cone as pi L into R1 plus R2. Total surface area of the frustum equal to curved surface area of the frustum plus area of the lower circular end and area of the top circular end. Therefore, TSA equal to pi L into R1 plus R2 into pi R1 square plus pi R2 square. Pi can be taken as common, pi L into R1 plus R2 plus pi into R1 square plus R2 square. So this is the total surface area of the frustum. In case of drinking water problem, capital L is equal to 7 cm, R1 equal to 2 cm, R2 equal to 1 cm. Curved surface area equal to pi capital L into R1 plus R2. Substituting the value, we will get 66 cm square. Total surface equal to pi capital L into R1 plus R2 plus pi R1 square plus pi R2 square. Substituting the value and simplifying, we will get 81.71 cm square. Now I hope you can solve any problem related to volume and surface area regarding frustum of a cone.